Hello everyone, this is Joanna. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I wanted to show you how to create underwater sun rays without using a stencil, because I don't own a stencil. Many of you may, but there's a very simple way to do that. So let's get started. We are using my Monthly Hero March 2019 set and the colors as well. So I have a cardstock and I'm just gonna start sponging it. And I heard from people on YouTube that they were having a hard time sponging with those colors, that they were not really that they don't go on as easy as the Distress Oxides. I think that they are fine. They are definitely lacking the juiciness, so to say, of the Distress Oxides, but they come on really nice, so I have absolutely no problem with them. So we're just gonna go ahead and start blending both of them and cover up the page. And once we are done, you have a choice of spraying it with water, because they do act just as the Distress Oxides. They will lift water, or you can just leave them as be. So you just want to give it a nice, just add enough color so that you're happy with your card. Okay, now for this you need to make sure that this dries. So I already have a cardstock that is dried, and I'm going to grab some white ink and switch my little blending sponge to white. I am also going to grab white cardstock, and any cardstock will do, or a piece of paper. And this is what we're going to do. You're going to dab it in white. Just make sure that where you're applying it on, it's already dry. And you're just going to give it a nice little coverage with the white. Just a little bit, not too much. And you're going to continue on. Gonna continue on. Gonna move on until you are done with the whole page. You see how nice it's coming out, and you kind of have a control of how big, how wide the rays are gonna be. Unfortunately, I'm still picking up a little bit of color, so it's coloring my ink pad, but I don't think it really matters. I don't think that it's going to destroy it or anything like that. Oops. So there you go, almost done here. And you can fade them away, make some of them lighter, the other ones darker. But it's incredible how much you can see that tiny bit of white that you're adding. Actually, this is probably not white by now, because my ink pad is bluish white. Okay, so there you go. There are my rays right here, and I am ready to do some stamping. So let me grab some stamps and my platform, and we're gonna do some stamping. Okay, so let's place it down, and here is my sample. You don't have to do it, of course, the way I did it. I'm gonna change it just a little bit. Let me see what kind of, I do like that. I'm gonna do happy birthday fishes. That's what I want. And I really like these guys being right there at the bottom, a little bit offset. So I'm going to put those down there, and my little diver, and the turtle or tortoise. I always get those confused. I don't know which one is which. There's one far away, so we're gonna put it on top. And we have the school of fish that are gonna be swimming by. And I think that's enough. I thought it was enough before. I'm going to do it right now too. And I just close it and stamp it a couple of times. And that's a nice thing about it, having a stamping platform, is that I can kind of design the card, place all the stamps down, and now I can stamp them all at the same time. And I'm going to use black for that. And not only that, if we're not going to get a nice image, we can stamp it over and over until we get that nice image that we're looking for. Make sure everything is nice and tight. And a lot of times you do have to go back and restamp it once or twice. Sorry for shaking the camera, but that's okay. That's the purpose of the platform, is to use it for that purpose. So you can restamp it over and over in the exact same spot, and you get this really, really nice image. I'm gonna do it actually one more time. I want it a little bit crispier than it is right now. There. Now I'm happy with it. Now there's one thing that I want to add those are those little bubbles, and I created them with a white ink pad. So let me add them on really quick. We're just gonna put them in completely random spots. You can see that they are, they come on, the ink comes on so white on the stamp, and then when you stamp it, it's really not that prominent, which I love, because I don't want it too white. I just want the bubbles to be there, but I don't want them to dominate. I'm going to do one more here, and then we're going to be done with the bubbles. And I'm going to show you how I finished it off. There you go. So we're done with the bubbles, and do you see those little tiny see-through bubbles? I use the Nuvo. It's like a really light blue, very, very light blue. It's almost see-through, really. You don't even see the blue when you do it on white. It's almost clear anyways. Let me show you here. See that? It's there, but it's very, very light. Anyways, I'm just gonna do little bubbles going up, all the way up. Can make them. So that's a nice beauty of the Nuvo drops, is you can make the bubbles small, big, whatever you want to do. And there you go. And I'm gonna leave it to dry, and I'm going to attach it to a cardstock, and I'm gonna have a beautiful card. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and give it a try. And now you know how to create sun rays underwater without a stencil. I'll talk to you guys next time. Ta-ta.